So I'm just mooching along a French D road in a Mustang that has over 800 horsepower. How on earth did we end up here? Answer, I don't really care. This car is badged to Ford, a Ford performance vehicle, but it's had a lot of work done by those very clever people at Multimatic. That name keeps cropping up, doesn't it? Suspension on the F80, for example. Suspension on the Purosangue. They appear to be the people to go to make very good, fast cars. This is probably their best work yet. I am so happy to tell you that this is the best fast Ford I've driven. There might be faster ones and there might be ones that are a bit quicker around a track at a push, but in fact that last statement I'm not sure there is, given the fact this went sub 7 at the Nürburgring. Well done, Dirk Muller. Tell you why I love it. I'm just driving around on the road at the moment, and Ford has stuck with Multimatic to one simple philosophy, and that is, this is predominantly a road car. It'll demolish a racetrack as well, but it's a road car, so I've got the dampers set to soft. I've got quite a loud exhaust, because what wouldn't you in a Mustang, frankly? And on these frankly brilliant roads, and I mean they're brilliant, these frankly brilliant roads, I can't think of a car that's that much more competent. If you've got a super lightweight Alpine or a Lotus maybe, but the way the suspension on this car can control the body movement of something this big is I'd say freakish, absolutely freakish. It's just, the damper deals with everything in one movement. It just goes bung, bung, done, and then you're away. Sophisticated isn't even the word, it's just the best I've dealt with. And I suppose 800 Dearborn ponies going, give me a go at that road. I was fascinated that Ford went down this route with this car, because we're in the territory of Professor Emmett Brown and Marty McFly, aren't we? You made a time machine out of a DeLorean. You made a supercar out of a Mustang. It's not the perfect base. The Mustang is a fairly big piece of iron. It's not a sophisticated or luxurious object, but they've stuck with it because the performance Ford should be a Mustang, I agree. What they've given us is one of the great road cars. It's incredibly fast, very rewarding. It can be an absolute yob when you want it to. It's so good, I'm slightly stammering. I've really enjoyed driving it fast today. But also, this is a trick. You make a really fast car that drives well slowly, and you're a clever bunch of people, that's what they've done. So I've got ride comfort. I think the cabin's intuitive, it's honest, it's a Mustang cabin. It doesn't try to be too fancy. It suits the character of the car. So, yes, you've knocked it out of the park here, Ford and Multimatic. You've given us something completely freakish. I am all for the process of making these fast cars a bit more sociable on the road. This is old school though, and I won't lie when I tell you part of the character of this car is just the phenomenal noise it makes. It'll give you a little injection of sports exhaust. And it's an angry noise. It's got that sort of piston slap noise at idle, you know. It's got that, you can just hear everything of it. It's a bit cammy. It sounds cammy, I'm sure it's false, but it just sounds awesome. Revs to 7.6. Obviously it totally overcomes the vehicle. It's phenomenal engine, because it just gets going, it keeps going to 7, well beyond 7.5. Traction awesome, 3, 4, 5 section, reaching in cup R. I think the front of the car is, on the road, it's very difficult to get close to the limits of grip, but it's got a 3, 2, 5 section front tyre. It's a bit like my old Camaro Z28, I've still got that thing. What it is if you've got understeer in a big car, throw a really wide front tyre at it and see what happens. You end up with a front end that means that on the road in hairpins, it's really enjoyable because you crank a bit more lock on and the car just goes round. So we've got a really responsive front end on the car. Steering's not too quick, it's just the right speed actually. It doesn't have an awful lot of feel, but these racks tend not to, do they? I've got loads of traction and I've got suppleness, compliance, so I can drive on this surface, which is definitely a test for any car. And I'll say something you wouldn't expect from me. This is a much nicer road car than a GT3 RS. The RS, you deal with the road behaviour because of how good it is on a circuit. This thing, you just enjoy it on the road. It's just a better road car. It has better damping. It's got more civilised. I just prefer it. It's less fatiguing. Yeah, I'm a bit taken aback by how good it is. It's just, I love the fact it's 2-wheel drive. So, you know, it's at the limit of what you can ever do with 2-wheel drive, I know. But on the road, it does benefit because the front wheels are uncorrupted. What a machine. Who'd have thought it? Who'd have thunk it? I know they got caught in a bit of a dust-up with Porsche over that ring lap record, which ultimately went to Porsche. This car is so much heavier than the Porsche. I'm not sure it should ever really have tried to compete. It makes no difference. The fact that it goes well under 7 minutes is still freaking remarkable for something this size. Also, look at it from the outside. It cuts some tracking shots now. Look at it from the outside. It's sensational looking motor vehicle. It's amazing. If this film has spiked your need for a Mustang in the garage, then might I suggest you scratch the itch by heading down that particular insomnia search on Car and Classic. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. But, as we all know, there's another side to the Mustang GTD that we must explore. So, pause, deep breath, track mode. I said this in that Ferrari film, but it's not often you get a circuit to yourself, a circuit of this quality in a car like this. Yeah, it is happening. Already I can feel the difference on the camera on the front. It's got a nervousness, it doesn't want to track in a straight line. And they've let me have the whole back straight, so that's 2 kilometres as of now. 800 horsepower. That's 100 numbers. Yeah, it's fast. That's faster than any GT car driven down the straight here. This has got real legs, this thing. It's fast. These street legal track cars have reached a point of performance that is hard sometimes to comprehend. Massive lateral grips. The Cup 2R has come in already. It feels like I'm pretty much on a racing tyre. car is so firm, it's difficult to recognise the personality of the car from the thing I drove yesterday. This is so pointy and aggressive compared to the thing I drove on the track, so on the road. What a piece of kit. Take some of that TC out. To the back straight then. Could have had a better run there. Let's see what it does. It's got an auto upshift function, which I was a bit wary of, but now I realise it gives you a little torque push when it comes forward. So under the bridge, I'm already doing 169 into 6. It's still pulling, it's got not a wing. DRS is open. It's doing 180, 184 before I brake. Oh, yeah, baby. I like this car. What a fabulous thing. It's got Ford badge on it. Of course, it's much lazier than a GT car, GT3 car, but it's got the weight, but you just got all this power to get you through everything else. Come out there in third, that's all you need. It's got so much torque. Right, it's an animal. Should have been faster there. Yeah. Ford Multimatic have given us a car that on the road you drive for 10 hours, and on the circuit, wow, 170 under the bridge that time. What times we live in when there's a Ford that can do this, and it's a Mustang, so it should be. Shouldn't be a bloody GT. The fastest Ford should be a Mustang. This thing is brilliant. It's absolutely fucking brilliant. Engine's running. I want to just show you the theatre of the suspension drop now. So we're going to drop the suspension, goes to the track mode. So I never tire of seeing how cool that is. Also, if you come around here, you'll see when you're on track, you're advised to remove these vents. So the engine on the bonnet is completely open now. Look at it now. Look at that ride height. What a piece of kit. There isn't a more aggressive statement of get out of my bloody way. Yes, please. Very quickly then, have a look at the shape of this seat. I've gone on about how good the seat is. It's fantastic, I think. It's an old-fashioned Recaro, but it's big and it's comfortable, holds you in place. For track work, that and an inertia wheel belt, I'm okay. I'm sure someone will find a way of fitting harness belts to them, but steering wheel's quite big. Mustang cabin, I know, isn't that special, but for me, works just fine in this application. There's a little hint of specialness, bit of carbon, little plate there saying GTD, but the basics of it are just right. The basics of it are just right. And there's a massive amount of space behind the seats. And this seat, look, that does that. And you can throw your bags in the back. So actually, it's got the largest boot imaginable. Really, really cool thing. So, second time out in the car. I want to just celebrate this thing, because I've now done a load of hooning and a load of laps in it, and I can't tell you really how impressed I am with it. It's a big old boat. It's not for little technical circuits. It'll do those, but really, it's just a fabulous, fabulous track car. I've not run out of brakes at all. I can overcome the tyres. There's a little bit of understeer at times, but you know, there's understeer if you just enter corners too quickly, isn't there? Doesn't feel quite as darty and sharp as a Porsche 992 RS, because it's heavier, but it's not a million miles off. And then you've got this remarkable engine that sends you down the straights at a speed that's well beyond the Porsche GT3 RS. I know they make a GT2 RS, but they used to. So what we've got is a car that feels quite different to the one that I drove on the road, and it just has a change of character. I'm just strolling along at indicated 181 miles an hour, braking hard into senior, I drop a gear, turn the car in. There is aero, there's proper aero. I mean, that, you can't do that without wings. I just can't quite believe how good it is. I was surprised on the road, I'm surprised on the circuit as well. Old school. It's got track accuracy, but somehow it's kept its ludicrous muscle car charm. So what happens if we traction control wise, I've got like 6 different modes. The top one is too much, the bottom one lets it move around a bit. If I go like that, I'm now all off. But as you know, I do quite like going all off sometimes. So let's see what happens when we go all off in an 800 horsepower track focused Stang. Oh, days like these we live for. 5th, 4th, where should we do the first? Steady slide. Let's go through the right hander here, then we'll send it left. What's going to happen now? Oh, and then again there. What's doing there? What about here? Oh, yes. Oh. Yeah. It was born to do crazy stuff, this car. Did that look difficult? It really wasn't difficult. Yeah. What a machine. Just so much ability. I didn't expect it to be so competent and yet also fun on the track. I didn't expect it to be so good at going slowly. Magical motor car. So the question is, would I have one over a GT3 RS? If I was just going to go and pound around tracks all day long, no, I wouldn't. The 992 RS is a little bit sharper on track. It feels even crazier in the high-speed stuff. There's a huge but coming here. I like my cars to be able to do more than one thing. I can't believe I'm saying this, but this is a muscle car, it's a piece of theatre, and it's a track scratcher rolled into one. I'd rather have this overall, because on the road it's just superior to the Porsche. It really is just superior. It's more comfortable, bigger cabin, and it gets more attention, which is I suppose what you want in a car like this. Ford sort of beats Porsche at this game. There's something I thought I'd never say. Oh, reminds me why I love cars so much. If you've got one of these on, you are lucky mother farmer. I'm here with Sam. Basically, this is your baby, isn't it?
It's Ford and Multimatics, baby.
It's your baby. I had the pleasure of meeting him a while ago with someone else who was driving the car. You'll hear about that, or you might have heard about it already. But the look on his face, when you see someone that presents a product that they clearly back and they love, it's really pleasurable. But he knows more about this than me, and it means I don't have to remember all the numbers. So I'm going to ask him a load of questions, and we'll test his knowledge about the baby. So, the engine, which is absolutely the heart of this machine, and I think, importantly, keeps that muscle car personality, is what? We have how many cubic centimeters of displacement and how much power?
It's Ford's 5.2 liter supercharged V8.
Yeah.
It puts out 815 plus brake horsepower,
Yeah.
664 foot-pounds of torque, and it revs to about 7,500 RPM.
It's absolutely monstrous. It's got everything you want. It's got that muscle car sort of piston slap at idle. It's got this, it's everything about it is full of character and reminds you why this, a Mustang at its very heart should remain a muscle car. So I can't avoid the way the chassis looks completely different. So the philosophy of this car's chassis is so far beyond any other Mustang, isn't it? So talk me through why Ford and Multimatic chose to go down the route with what is a spectacular suspension setup.
If you don't want to start with chassis, it is a Ford Mustang 650 series S650
Is it?
chassis.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. It comes from Fram.
Yeah.
What they do is they eliminate certain bits and pieces, which gets added on unique to GTD at the GTD build facility. That being the roof, and then the rear quarter panels get cut out, and then some of the inside on the what we call a waterfall panel at the back. And then for us to, as you said, to be able to fit the insane size of the tires and wheels on this vehicle, the suspension had to be designed to manage to package that. And for the rear, that's because of lack of room, we've ended up having to have the inboard suspension that is fitted in what used to be the trunk.
I love the fact that it's a practical solution to save space or where there wasn't space, but ultimately it's cool as hell.
It's cool.
So it had to be.
And it's effectively race car technology.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. And at the front, what have we got?
You have the same dampers. You have the DHR ASVs, dual ride height, and with the Multimatic active spool valve technology. But they are upright dampers that are mounted with almost the same shock mounts up top, the towers up top.
Okay. The aero package is obviously quite alarming to look at on the road. There's a target vehicle that we might all have in mind when we approach this. That vehicle has a lot of downforce. This, I hear, exceeds that downforce in the winter. You must be pleased with that.
We are.
Okay. I think as a technical package, it's really interesting. As the video emerges, you'll understand that for me, the highlight of this car isn't any individual piece of performance, it's what it offers as a package. From the start, did you want to make a road car? Or did you want to make a car that would just thrash everything around a track and road manners could go hang?
Obviously, as sort of motorsport fanatics and engineers, we want to make sure that the vehicle behaves on track as it should. But sane minds, it needs to be a road car and a track car. So the compromises, as much as minimized, have been done so that it is as useful of a vehicle on a road and as dangerous of a car on track.
Yeah.
Dangerous in a fun and exciting way.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely fantastic. It's a technical feast, really. We'll show you some more bits and bobs now, and I'll add some voiceover, and we'll do some other stuff. But really, they've just ticked every single box, and every component is at the very, very top level of what you can expect on a street car. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Lovely. This film was shot nearly a year ago. That's a story in itself. Since then, the GTD has gone even faster at the Nürburgring. Dirk Müller managed a superb 6 minutes 40.835 to demonstrate just how special a machine this is.